Hey guys, so a client today asked me a question that I think is an important question to a lot of people who are confused with seeing a lot of people making a lot of money when you're just, maybe you're getting started, right? You're just, pacing for your first six figures, and but you're like, you're looking at left and right, you're seeing people making, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars in monthly revenue, and you're thinking like, should I be doing done for you? Should I be doing done with you? Should I keep this agency model going, or should I become a coach or a consultant? Because somehow all the coaches and consultants are making all the money, but all the agencies are broke. And there is this thing, I actually gave him an answer that I think it's the answer I gave him actually made me want to fucking make a video on YouTube. So I want to give you guys the answer I gave him, right? So his question was, should he start? So he's actually starting an appointment setting business, and his leaning. So his question was, is it better to start with done for you, or could I jump right into done with you as a growth consultant, right? And when I asked him like, hey, why are you focused on one or the other? And he says that done with you is more scalable, so I'm leaning toward it, but my main worry is that I need done for you experience before pushing done with you to ensure quality delivery. Now what's funny is that he does understand that he needs the experience before he can actually push done with you. But my answer to him was that, you're focused on the wrong thing. And the analogy I gave him is one that's a banger in my opinion. I said, you're in a jungle trying to get out, but you're more focused on having a highway than having a way out. Let me repeat that. You're in a jungle trying to get out, and you're more focused on having a highway than having a way out. This is what happens with most people who are starting out. You get shiny object syndrome. You think that the grass is greener on the other side when you're trying to make it out. Your goal is not to find the most scalable model. Your goal is to make it out. Because the funny thing is, I don't know if you've not noticed, but there is probably way more broke coaches than there are broke agencies. Because nowadays everybody want to be a coach, everybody want to be a growth consultant, but like, what are you going to consult on? Like, are you going to consult on the course that you went through? No, that's not experience. That's not, because the difference between, and I also had a prospect today be like, hey, oh well, these are simple deliverables, it doesn't make sense to pay 15 grand. But the thing is, you're not paying for knowledge. You're paying for, when shit goes wrong, I know how to fix it. And instead of taking 6 months for you to solve a problem that took me 6 months to solve it, since I've already dealt with it, it will only take me time to answer the question before you know how to solve your problem. That's what's worth the money, because you're saving time and energy. But most importantly, you're saving time of dealing with something that has already been dealt with. So if you're confused, if you're starting out and you have made less than six figures, don't go done with you. Please do not go done with you, because you're literally just going to be burning clients. You're going to be offering them a bad experience. You're not going to be able to deliver results because you don't know what you're getting them to do anyway, and you're gonna tarnish your brand. You're gonna mess up your brand. I don't think most people realize it, but like, you don't get to change a name every time you fail in business or every time you scam a customer. Which is why, for me personally, I'd rather make less money but make it forever than try to win today short term but be a brokey 10 years from now. Imagine finding Serge at 34 years old and having him look back at his YouTube videos being like, oh, when I was 24 years old, I made $500,000 a month. That would be such a sad thing. I'd rather have never made money than to be 30, 40 years old looking back on my, the success I had when I was younger. And I have, you'll hear a lot of people who are older who always be like, oh, when I was your age, I was running a multiple seven, I was doing this. But it's like, you made the wrong decision at some point when you were coming up, and that's why you lost everything. So my advice to everybody who's starting out, don't mess up your brand. Do not mess up your name, because you only get one. And if people start treating you like the person, the girl, the guy who just is in it for themselves, they're just selfish. It's all about how much money I made this month, how much money I did this and that, then it's all about you. Why would they care enough to pay you if all you care about is yourself? Nobody will. So focus on getting a way out, and the way out is do done for you. Get in the trenches, do hard work, spend your time, pay people money so you can help other people achieve their goals. Once you've done it enough, you'll have a repeatable framework, something that's predictable, and then you can go scale it to the moon. You can go sell it to everybody who got money, right? Now, I do not want you to start with done with you, because you don't have predictability in your knowledge and in your experience and in your service, right? So, but like, if you have predictability, if you know that you do this, you put this input in and the output comes in predictably, then go done with you. But for me, I'm like, well, you can go done with you, sell 2-3 clients, not get them results, and never have ever be able to even have a business, and maybe potentially never even be employable, because people will be like, oh, you're the guy who did because word of mouth travels pretty fast. So done for you first and in the trenches, then go done with you if you actually have something worth selling at scale. But don't go scale chaos, don't go scaling bullshit, because if you scale bullshit, you just get more bullshit. It's like garbage in, garbage out type of thing. So make sure the inputs are good, or you can try to scale. Okay, that's about it. That's it for today's video. I love y'all, and patience is a virtue. In due time, everything that you deserve, you'll get it.